Every day hustling, find myself struggling, trying to keep my pockets to stay bubbling. I'ma lay low to keep the dro blowing in. 260 boys be flipping that dro and blowing it. Every day hustling, find myself struggling, trying to keep my pockets to stay bubbling. I'ma lay low to keep the dro blowing in. 260 boys be flipping that dro and blowing in.
The key said I was hustling, had your block up under construction. You hoes ain't gonna do nothing, I know your clique frontin'. Forever your clique be stuntin', you thought I was about nothing. If you wanna talk some shit, bring your ass to Bluffton. I leave you clumped up just like some blueberry muffins. My rhymes just keep coming like a cut that's gushing. You disappear out of thin air like it's a fucking abduction. When I step up on the turf, you hit the ground running. I'm a lyrical exhibitionist, people are listening, hearing this and listen the way I'm wickedly kicking and spitting and hitting, you know it's a vicious. I murder you in a battle, then there's gonna be some fucking witnesses. I don't give a fuck if I hate to be running this mouth. I popping and knocking in my IP evidence this. You know I always be about making the fucking businesses. Boys don't ever be trying to fuck me over. I send you and your family death wishes. You never be able to reach my level, you never be able to hit this. I'm gonna give you a permanent grill like I'm your local dentist assistant.
Every day hustling, find myself struggling, trying to keep my pockets to stay bubbling. I'ma lay low to keep the dro blowing in. 260 boys be flipping that dro and blowing in. Every day hustling, find myself struggling, trying to keep my pockets to stay bubbling. I'ma lay low to keep the dro blowing in. 260 boys be flipping that dro and blowing in.
I'm faster than a jet, I deliver quick like the internet. When you hear me, you thinking to do, I really wanna step. I lyrically damage your body like you got in a car wreck. You feel a choke up in your throat like I got a rope on the neck. Every time you see me, you acting like I'ma show respect. Hell no, I take your vocabulary, put it on the internet. And the dollar was the highest bet, your best bet. My rhymes make people feel good like they on Percocet.
I'm ready to take your boys toe to toe. I'm taking your boys flow for flow. I flow for love, you flow for dough. Boom, when we making nobody knows. You rappers not faking, I overexpose. Like Unit 50, your flow for the hoes. Play haters shopping the windows for clothes. Ran up ready to throw some bows. You ready? You ran in the dressing room, then you came out set of a different clothes. What you think that I would've know? I pull up at the clubs and do to every ex in case you try to leave the show. What you win in the precinct, dropping in for your hoe. If I hear you a snitch, at you my forfeit gon' blow.
Every day hustling, find myself struggling, trying to keep my pockets to stay bubbling. I'ma lay low to keep the dro blowing in. 260 boys be flipping that dro and blowing in. Every day hustling, find myself struggling, trying to keep my pockets to stay bubbling. I'ma lay low to keep the dro blowing in. 260 boys be flipping that dro and blowing in.
If I hustle all day, I can hit 5 licks. I can sell 5 bricks. Shit, it's easy for me to hit licks. Me and D-Rec, we run all this. We be on every block in the world like dog piss. And we throwing up the 5 while we throwing down the 6. And we throwing up the 5 while we throwing down the 6. And we throwing up the 5 while we throwing down the 6. And we throwing up the 5 in my clip, we stay hood rich. Yo, this Lil Dee, nigga, to all my niggas and you know, locked up in the pen. And it, you know, all my, I'm shouting out to all my dudes, man. If it wasn't for my Uncle Chaos, man, my producer, I wouldn't be doing what I am right now. So, you know, just, you know, showing my respect. This song's pretty decent, but if we had a better mic, it'd be sounding a whole lot better. But thanks, Clinton, for the song.
Yeah, this your boy Big B. Hey man, up with the 5, down with the 6. Stay hood rich, y'all niggas know what's up.